There was the looting and the hoarding, of course, but there was also the fond farewells and late-night trysts, and life was an explosion filled with riots, cheap cabarets, and dancing girls.
And love?
Oh, yes, and love. There was love like no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow. But there's always a tomorrow of some kind or another. After you were born, Caldwell made me promise never to reveal my identity to you, but never in my wildest.
Enough! My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing, it's bellowing louder than anything else, is that when there's wrong in the world, we must right it. You did a wonderful thing by coming here today, Miss Pennywise. Mom? Aww. And if you can reform yourself, maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you. Caesar! But if this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory into oblivion, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead you and the rebellion will triumph.
Lead us? She's mad.
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I've got a key.
And the guards know not to question me. But once we're there, we'll question Daddy. Oh dear, yes, we'll question him plenty.
Why should we trust you?
Because Bobby, your hero, loved me. And I loved him.
Hope, dear, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps in time, we could learn to love you too.
It's all that really matters, isn't it? Love? Now let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us! Yeah!
Officer Lockstock, have you ever had doubts about what we've been doing? What with the killings and all?
Might surprise you, but sometimes I do. The health and security of this town have always been my primary concern. I love this community very much. Gladwell's edicts may be its only chance.
And I love you. Very much.
I see.
Wow! That went pretty well!
What do you say to that, huh?
Can I come?
barrel, Mr. McQueen?
Not yet, sir. We're still searching the subway system.
Which is where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I only pray that when we meet in heaven, she can find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
What? Miss Cladwell, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Oh, darling, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon all the people of this land will be safe.
Most of us, anyway.
What?
It's all over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away, but to where?
The same place you sent young Bob.
And old so-and-so, and all those who couldn't or wouldn't meet your criminal fee heights.
Seize him!
Oh, darling, what's the meaning of all this?
I joined the revolution, Daddy. And you? I believe it's time you join the expat community in UrineTown.
You're making a terrible mistake, Hope, darling. You need me more than you know.
All we need now, Daddy, is freedom for the people. And love? Oh, yes, and love.
That's what I used to think too, Hope, before the stink years. But worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. You're too young to understand it now, Hope, dear. But there really are things more important than love. Food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long, power.
Mr.
So long, money. This time around.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry, just
Take him away.
I regret nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Maybe I was a bad father and a cruel and vicious man, but I kept the pee off the street and the water in the ground. You hear me? I kept the water in the ground.
What now, Miss Cladwell?
Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share in the fruits of our labor as one. Yeah! Now is the dawning of an age of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, with whomever you like, in whatever location you like.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the final day of an age of fear, an age that lasted far too long. Today marks the first day of a new age of...
Don't say it.
Of hope. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river just in view. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river straight and true. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rendezvous. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
As you guessed, Hope took over her father's company, instituting a series of reforms that opened the public bathrooms for all to pee for free, whenever they liked, as much as they liked, as long as they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC changed its name to the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Lockstock, where did you go?
Keeping my head down, little Sally, you should learn to do the same.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
No, Sally, for while I am a cop, I'm also the narrator, so no one can touch me. Not if they want to show you.
So many people peeing at will. Thanks to the revolution, the world is a much better place.
Actually, Miss Cladwell, your father had a study of water consumption just before he...
My father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need obey.
Sisters and brothers, fight for the
long before the water became silky, brackish, and disappeared altogether. As cruel as Colwell B. Cladwell was, his measures effectively regulated the water consumption and spared this town the same fate as the phantom UrineTown. Hope ignored the warning signs, however. She preferred to bask in the glory of the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of a musical is this? The good guys finally take over, and then everything starts falling apart?
We said it's not a happy musical, little Sally.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Such a fever. If only I had a tall, cool glass of water, I might stand the fighting chance. But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water's inside you. It always has been. It has? Sure it has. Don't you know what you are? A river? That's right, we all are. You are the river, I am the river. She is the river, she is you. Oh, the river flowing for freedom, flowing for justice, we see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river just in you. You see a river flowing for freedom. I don't think many people are going to come see this musical, Swamp Stuff.
What's that, little Sally?
Well, the title's just awful. Can we do a happy musical next time?
If there is the next time, I'm sure we can. Well, that's the end of the show. Hope soon joined her father in a manner not so gentle. Mr. McQueen founded a bottling company just outside Versailles, and he did rather well till the Amazon dried up. Then he moved. As for the people in this town, well, they did the best they could. But they were prepared to inherit the world that they had. Weaned on the old legends of the founding fathers' scare tactics, when the water dried up, they recognized for the first time what this town was.